Access part 2. In that video, we will explain how we can open two tables in the same database and add the relationship between the two tables. Okay, in that exam, for example, it asks you to open two tables, students and rooms, and it asks us to adjust many things in the student table, in the data types, and how we can display it. Okay, let's do it. At first, we will open Access. And then blank desktop database, and we will name it with exam 17 May June. We will close the table and the same steps, external data text file, and we will open the student file. Open in the CSV file, and as you can find, the data is separated by comma, so it's the CSV or comma separated value. Then we will press on next. You must tag first row contains field name and advanced now to change the data types. It's text. Okay, it's text. Then date and time, we have DMY, day at first, then month, then year. So we must adjust at DMY, because if you will not do it, you will have an error table. Then it's text, number and logical. So it's text, and number, and the last one is logical or yes or no. Then okay, next, and it asks you to make specific field as a primary key. Roll number, we will set it as a primary key. So choose my own primary key, and we can choose roll number. Now we can finish. So now we open the table of student. It asks you to make the date time format as DDMMYYY, and gender must be M or F only, and paid yes or no. Let's adjust that things. We can adjust it in design view. It asks you to make again date DDMMYYY, so we will select birth date and make the format of it DDMMYYY, so it's that one, day, then month, then year. Okay, and also gender, we will make it M or F only, so we will add a validation rule for gender. We will make it in validation rule F or M, so it will not accept anything else F or M. And logical will be yes or no, so we will click on paid and change the format to appear as yes or no. Okay, now we will take a screenshot showing field name and data types. We can take the screenshot from that window or from design view. We have field name and data types. Okay, and set the criteria of M or F for gender field. We add it in validation rule, and it asks you to make a screenshot of it. So we will select gender and take a screenshot. You should show in your screenshot F or M, which we added as a criteria. Okay, then it asks you to add a new record. Let's add the new record from datasheet view. Of course, we must save. Yes. Okay, to add a new record, you will press on new blank record, and now we can add the record which it asks you to add it. Okay, and we will complete saving it. Okay, after that it asks you to add another table which is called rooms. How we can add another table? The same way, external data text file, and we will open that file. It's rooms, then OK. The same way, first row contains field name, but it didn't ask me to change the data type to specific thing, so we will not click on advanced. Next, and it asks you to choose a specific field as a primary key. Yes, it asks you to make ACC code as a primary key. So we will choose the primary key, ACC code. Now finish. So now we have two tables in the same database. Okay, it asks you to make a relationship between ACC code in student table and ACC code in room table. How we can make a relationship? At first, let's save what we did, and then from database tool, relationship, and we will add the two tables. We want to make a relationship between ACC code in rooms and ACC code in student. It will be one-to-many. Why it will be one-to-many? Because ACC code in rooms, it's primary key, so it will not be repeated. It will exist only one time, so it will be one. But in that table or in the student table, we can find it many times because it's not primary key. It may be repeated, so it will be one-to-many. Create, and now we have our relationship between the two tables. It's one-to-many. Okay, that's all about relationship. Thank you.